you guys. The fronting of Jokic, typically you guys are like, we know exactly what to do versus that. What were they showing tonight that made that difficult, or was it just execution on some of the passes? I guess what I'm asking is, why is it that you've usually seen every single coverage and they were able to get you guys out of your normal rhythm of sets?
It was their night. Offensively and defensively. That's what I think. Go ahead, my bad.
No, my bad. What goes into making it their night? Is it just shots falling?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, what? I mean, it's just both. Like, we were down 10 basically the whole game. And we felt like every time we made a three, they would come down and hit one. Turnovers, I think, were the game. You know, not being able to pass the ball inside, whatever, yeah, you could, sure. But giving them the ball is another story, right? So I had too many, and I think we all had just too many, and not just turnovers, but points as well. So if we take the turnovers away, I think it's a pretty close game.
Were the turnovers a result of what they were doing defensively? Or?
No, we're just bad passes, not sealing our guy, rushing it, trying to thread the needle. For a team that's playing physical, you got to make adjustments. Just be strong with the ball, meet the ball, catch the ball with two hands instead of yada yada. It was down the line that we just didn't do a good job of taking care of the ball. So I think we do that. Like I said, we put ourselves in a better position to make it a game or win the game.
It wasn't all bad. You were 6 of 11 from three. What did you kind of find from deep in this game?
Nothing, bro. I just made a couple threes and we lost by 20.
So, first time seeing Luka and LeBron. Just how did that change on the other ends, kind of schematically for
offense?
To prepare for?
Offense.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they're great players, but like I said, Rui coming in and nailing that thing. It's like their role players played amazing, and it's tough to guard those two guys, and then everybody else is coming in the game and playing like that, playing with confidence and shooting the ball really well. So I mean, like, yeah, two great players, tough to guard. They made some shots and plays, yeah, but like throughout the course of the game, it was to me the other guys that just kept them up by 20 or 10 or whatever it was, and that made it difficult, and we weren't able to get a stop. That was because we turned it over and couldn't get a stop. So it was just like what's the word? I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try. Just a pile up of things that didn't go our way tonight, and we didn't adjust, which is another big thing. We didn't adjust or have any diversity in what we were doing. So that was also another one.
First few minutes of the fourth with that lineup when you guys were struggling to score and they kind of pulled away, just what wasn't working offensively during that stretch?
I don't think it's ever offense. We're going to miss and we're going to make. That's just the way the game goes. This is how us humans are. We're not going to be perfect every night, but we know how to find it. We know what to do. We know what we're looking for. I think it was defensively that we just couldn't get a stop. If we went zone, man, we didn't rotate quick enough. It was just like, one position after another is a breakdown. So it was a tough game. You within striking distance all game, and you just can't close the gap because it gets frustrating. So tonight was that night. But you give them credit. They played really good, and also we've had the number for a number of years now. So they get one game. We're not going to overreact. We're just going to do what we do, make adjustments, play more physical, and bring the intensity next time. I don't think we had that. They had the physically. They went into the game knowing that we're on a 10-game win streak. They wanted to be the team that breaks the streak, yada yada, and we didn't match the intensity at home. So I give them credit. They play well.
Does that make it a little easier to stomach, knowing that the turnovers are correctable and the defensive effort communication?
Yeah, but I mean the playoffs. We can't be regretting or taking it back or just play another regular season game. That matters. So we got to handle it now. Everybody, me included.
Well, what have you seen from Aaron in terms of the work he's put in on his three-point shot?
Sure, it's not just his three. I mean, his three obviously maybe got a little bit better, but I think just his entire game, where he picks his spots, how aggressive he is to the rim, free throws, and still playing defense. Like, he's always having an all-around game each and every game, even if he has a low point total, whatever, he's still impacting the game in such a big way for us. So, yeah, we'd love to see it.
The rotations not being quick enough has kind of been one of the more frequent problems when you guys struggle defensively. It's one thing to kind of know, I guess, that is the problem. How do you guys go about improving that consistently?
Intensity. I think it's intensity, and we got to communicate better. There's a few times where we didn't communicate, and it just led to one thing and after the other. Then it causes confusion and stuff like that. So, on our part, it's definitely correctable for sure.
One more. Coach mentioned Julian is, kind of being hunted. Do you have a conversation with him about what he needs to do to, not be the guy that they're looking for when he's out there?
I think tonight was a rough night. I mean, you come in the game, immediately draw a foul or get a foul, there's no rhythm, and you don't know how much you can touch somebody. And so I think tonight was like kind of an outlier for him where, yeah, he's going to be hunted because every rookie is hunted, and let's be real. So I think tonight was just an outlier night where he couldn't even be in the game, which is foul trouble, and guys just, he touched somebody, foul, is just like, all right, well, not your night. So that's the way a game goes, and like I said, we just got to be better at matching their intensity. Like I said, they came to play. They came with a purpose, and we just came on the defensive, and we didn't do a good job enough.
Jamal, you guys, these 2 games post All-Star break, this has been the closest to healthy that you've been in a long time. Do you think it's going to take time to redevelop chemistry and understand how to play with the guys that are available now?
I think we just got to get better. I don't think we don't. It's not like we don't know each other or have the chemistry. I think we just got to get better at whatever we're doing. We got to get better.